Hey everyone, welcome back to this channel. I am Mohammad Moshoor from helloscaleuixstudio, and in case you are wondering, I help business and creators with web design and framework development. And here in this channel, I'll break down everything I've learned so far so you can build better and faster. And yeah, in this video, we will going to design the home page of our project Nova Agency. This one is the fourth part of our complete web design playlist. If you guys hasn't seen the previous videos, please check out those video before you start this video. In this way it will be easier for you to understand what we are doing and what are the prime motive of us behind this video. So like you guys can see on my screen, it's the copy. I've already generated the copy, and before the copy I've generated this, like you guys already saw this page structure. I mean, yeah, I work on this behind the screens, but nothing to worry. I'll explain you step by step. So this video is going to be, I mean, probably it's the second last part of our complete web design series, and in this part we'll design the home page. Or you guys can ask me, Moshoor, why home page? So I choose home page to it's working as a landing page for any website. If you make the landing page high converting, then your other pages are work your other pages works fine, and you can make high converting pages over there as well. And in my opinion, if someone grabs the basics, eventually they can get the better of it. So without wasting any more time, let's start explaining and in this video. So yeah, again, welcome to this video. So in this video I'll show you the home page design. Before that, we'll talk about this home page structure that I made. Here's other page structures as well, like about page, and service page, and then portfolio page, and then individual case study page. And yeah, we are not gonna use any CMS. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking right now, why he is not using any CMS. Look, I know you have to use paid plan, and you know as well, but Framer is generous with us. They provide us designers a free plan. But when you are using it for your agency, like I'm gonna sell this as a template, so yeah, they have to buy the paid plan for the domain, for custom domain. But eventually at at any certain time, they'll ended up with zero CMS. They'll use their all CMS. So I was thinking how to overcome this, and I get where it's a little tricky, but not that tricky. But yeah, if you guys use CMS, it would be a great help. And Framer also provide extra CMS to a certain pack, I guess the business pack. So let's see the pack, which pack they offer this. Let's head to the Framer pricing. Framer.com/pricing. Yeah, They offer this on the sales pack. This one is perfect for e-commerce businesses and other stuffs. So let's close this page and head to our page. So testimonials, we are, oh no, it's the chat GPT, it's the exact thing there from exact chat from where I generate all those page structures. I have some structures that's not working properly, so I have to put it on chat GPT and ask him to compare with some most converting website and articles and give me some fixes about that. So yeah, you guys also can use this. So let's head to the home page. So home page will have some 12, let's exclude the footer, it's compulsory. So 11 sections. What they are: first, hero section, must, then brand value proposition. What does makes a Nova website unique? We have to put something that makes our agency website unique to present ourselves, like not the 101, the one. I mean, I guess you guys are thinking that what is the 101 one means. So it means, suppose you has what I can say about that. Let me think. I have to think about any examples. Yeah, let's say you run an agency or your personal business that you have a lot of competition. Like you run a YouTube channel like mine that teaches you how to how to design any website, how to do a certain animation, how to do a certain web design, how to do a certain wireframing, how to do a certain UX audit. I already has a lot of competition, right? So instead, you are a web designer, it's fine, but you can make a channel that tests some of my, like anyone's work. Like I'm designing a ticker effect. So you will watch this video and then try to recreate the same effect with some other, I mean with your touch, and then you will upload it. There's no one in this kind of field. So I guess you understand what I mean. So let's start our work. And yeah, this video is probably gonna be so long, so what do you say? It's winter, so grab your blanket and take some hot coffee or tea, whatever you want, and start the video. So first we have to go for the hero section. Oh, we didn't finish this one, right? Okay, brand value proposition, what makes Nova unique, and then client logos as a ticker. So recently Framer just make an update about that ticker effect, so we'll talk about this as well in this video. Service preview, okay, you don't have to put full service, just 3 is fine, I guess. Or perhaps we don't have 6 services also for this. Okay, no problem. So process, how this entire agency, Nova agency, how this entire agency works, and featured work, some mini case studies, something like I'm gonna put my one of my template over there, so you guys can do. I mean, don't do something like mine that I'm gonna doing. It's just for example, but you have to use a complete case study. So, and yeah, if you guys want me to break down a case study page that can help you convert, then comment me below, so I'll make this video. If I got, I mean, if you guys want me to make this. So why choosers frame a feature work, why choosers, oh, in why choosers value driven, should be value driven. We have to show them the metrics, the differentiation, what make us different from other agency, and proof of skills. Proof of skills, what we can use over there. I guess we'll use some previous works, uh, some images of our previous works, or one image would be good. That's the whole point. Or perhaps you can take a testimonial from your client and stick it over there. Okay, then full testimonial section, we'll have to add some testimonials, and then pricing overview with 3 packages, frequently asked question. In this page, I guess I'll add 6 to 7 questions with the answer, and on the other, I mean on the frequent FAQ page, I'll add all 12 questions and the answer. A final call to action, and with a ending with a footer, links, minimum contact info, and newsletter. So okay, let's head to our framework page. It's our mood board page, so let's head to the design page. First we need the logo. We don't have any logo right now, so I just write down normally Nova, this B should be uppercase, Nova agency. Give it a nice white color that has a good contrast. Text, oh, let's add heading 5. So this will serve as our logo. Now we need menu. I'll hit T on my keyboard and then click there. Oh, before that, let's introduce you. Let me introduce you with the interface of this framework. I don't quite remember that I introduce you with the structure. So this is our whole canvas over there. It's ruler. You can just press Ctrl or Shift or Command Shift R to make it disappear, and then again for make it appear. We have over there on the left side, we have a framework logo with a drop down menu. You can see the go to dashboard. That's our dashboard. Yeah, I have a lot of work over there. Quick action, Command K or Control K, like this quick action. It's like Figma plugin button. You can find a lots of plugins over there on this. So no, I don't use plugins that much, but yeah, I use it for when it becomes time consuming and we need to deliver the product fast. And yeah, page over there, you can say file, new page. If you guys, I mean, explore, you will understand what this each pages means. Tools, layout, frame, round, image, video, text, links, and let's move forward to this plus icon. It's when you hover over it, it's a insert. The keyboard shortcut is I. Just press I and look over the start wireframer. You can just give it a prompt like give me a wireframe for a creative design agency named Nova, and hit enter. It will take some time and generate you the exact wireframe for the pages. Like you guys can see over there, it's working on home page, and then it works on service page, then portfolio page, then about page, then contact page. It's one of the shortcut that you guys can follow if you don't have that much time. And yeah, this will be completely responsive, and you can, this will be completely responsive and changeable. Here are the images. I'll just stop this wireframing because I'm doing it from the start. Oh yeah, and like if you guys what just happened? It's already generating the pages. It didn't stop, so let's give it some time to generate pages, and then we'll delete all of them and start by ourselves. Okay, you guys can see there it added a signature over there. Now it's adding the social media contact with a nice folder. Okay, so you guys can go back if you click on this, and if you are under this insert, just click anywhere on your canvas, and then it would be, you will, it will be back to normal. So let's start. So let's get to the insert sections. You can add light and dark mode sections to your canvas if you want. Navigation, you can choose your navigation from here directly. Menu, you can use any menu from here. It's used for drop down menus, I guess. I'll make a video about this, no problem. It's our layer where we found all our layers. Like this is our desktop layer, this is our logo layer. Because it's a text, we can see a text T symbol over there, and here we can add a name. Like there is a text, the text icon. Just take a text and write the copy. Right now I'll just write some gibberish. And this is the layout. You can find different kind of frames. Frame, normal frame, frame that is divided by rows, frame that is divided by columns, and frame that's divided by grid. You can also add images and videos from there. So, and for the right part, we will be covering this with our video. So okay, let's head to the text, pressing T on my keyboard and type menu, add a layer on this text, adding a stack. So right now I can't see this, so I'll right click on my mouse and then add a stack. What does this stack mean? It's like auto layout. In Framer we call it layout, we call it stack. We have a different, same but different. Okay, so I'll add a stack, and when I add a stack, it's this one, like will have this kind of column shaped frame, or it's a rectangular column shaped frame, and this frame here, it's indicating that this layer we selected is a stack. Underneath it, we can find our main text. So when you have to select the main text, just click over there and it's selected. Now hit enter and write whatever you want. But if you want to select the stack, you have to click on this stack text or the name of this stack, right? I'm gonna change the name to menu level. So let's hit Control R and then menu level, and head to the right panel. We can see our positioning and sizing here over there. So our width is fixed and height also fixed. So you guys can notice we get this layout where what I was talking about. Layout is the auto layout. It comes from auto layout, and here we call it stack, we call it layout. So first we have to make it fit content, our height and width. So, and over this layout we can find different layout type, what kind of layout it should be, a stack or a grid. If it's a stack, what kind of stack it should be, horizontal or vertical. And then distribution, how you should distribute the stack, like center from the start, from the end, space between this. What does space between one means? Like it's fill the entire space of your canvas, not the canvas of a certain frame, that it fills the entire space of the parent layer. But you have to you should have multiple child layers for this. For our case, I'll keep it simple. And alignment, top, center, bottom, wrap, yes or no, gap. This gap is between two different elements, so we don't have any. So for now I'll just give it 0. And here's the padding. So we will increase the padding, make it 10. Yeah, 10 is fine, not that bad. Okay, 10 is fine. And yeah, if you click over there, it will give you option to change individual paddings. Top, T means tops, T means top, R means right, B means bottom, and L means left. So I'll make this a component, hitting Control Alt K on my PC, and for Mac it's Command Option K, I guess. I don't know, I haven't used Mac. And now I'll hit enter. So this is the variant 1. So let's use our presets that we made on our previous video. Head to the text styles. Like if you select the text, you just scroll down and see text. And now we're gonna head to the styles, and then body, and then label. Here we are. Okay, we have to make some changes. Level should be 1.1 or 1.6, and paragraph should be 5, I guess. 16. Let's make it 17 or 18. 18 is good. Is the 16? 16. Yeah. So this is the basic. I will give it a secondary text. I mean, I'll change the color. So we need to add another variant for hover, but we have to add a frame underneath it, underneath the menu. And noticed how does it behaves? It's because we have the horizontal distribution. Make it vertical. Now it's completely fine how we want. Select the frame and press down button on your keyboard. It's 1 is fine. Radius, I'm gonna make it radiative. Stroke color, I'll give it the stroke color, but for now it should be invisible. For hover state, like I'll show you the hover state. If you scroll down here, you can find this kind of button over there to add hover state or press state. If you click, you will get hover or pressed. I'll add hover state. For hover state, I'll change the text color to primary, text primary. Yeah, we have a color for labels, so let's see, implement this. Okay, but if it work perfectly, give us a better contrast, then we'll stick with this. And now variant 2 would be our active state. Make the text like, yeah, accent hover, and then activate, and give it a full opacity with the color or this color. Yeah, I'll rename this active. Here we go. We have a logo, we have a menu, but how we can change this text? Like you guys can see, if I double click over there, it will take me to the main component. So to do this, select the text and head to the text panel, and here you can find content, and here is the content I wrote on this text box, a menu. So click on the content, and you can find a little plus icon before the content. Click on it, go to create a variable. We are creating a variable with a plain text. We'll give it a title. Yeah, it's style, so I'll make it menu, and then here enter on the keyboard. Yeah, you can add any placeholder, you can add any description, you can add any text area, yes or not, but yeah, I don't want to add anything, so I'll keep it as it is. So like you guys see on my Notion drive, we have a lot of pages, but we have, I mean, we have to add only five, I mean, five five navigation links are the standards, I mean, is the maximum limit that we should add. So we have to filter all of them and find 3 to 5, I mean 3 to 5 links that we have to add as the most value on this. So first we will add the about, enter, like you guys can see I'm writing it over there, about, and then services, testimonial, pricing. Yeah, I'll make the contact page as a button. Okay, so this is a stack also. I'll hit Shift A on my keyboard to make this stack. I mean, it's, if you press Shift A on your keyboard, it will make it a layout, and if you click Control Alt Enter on your keyboard, it will make a stack. No matter what you made, the name will be stack for both of them. So let's rename this menu icon items, and then rename all of the menu items. Like, I'm gonna make it real quick. Okay, so for the logo we need another thing. We need a hamburger menu. Why? Obviously for our mobile device. See this plus icon, and here you can see the breakpoint. We'll add, click and add a tablet and then a mobile. So in this way we'll have a responsive website for our Nova agency. So let's make a frame, nothing fancy, it's 20 pixels. Yeah, it's fine. And give it a fine radius of 4. Make sure to follow the 4 pixel radius rule. I'll give it, oh, it's the stroke, not the, I'll give it the primary PG color, and then I'll press on F on my keyboard to draw a line, I mean draw a frame. I'll use it as a line. To measure it, just hold Alt on your keyboard and then you can see the, what do you say, number presets. D, shift and click all of them, give them a text primary color, I guess is good, give them a fine radius, and yeah. Now select it and head to the, make it a component, clicking Control Alt and K, give them a name, menu, I guess. Yeah, menu is fine. Name those frames. I'll name it L for the last, and for the middle, and T for the top. You don't have to make it like top, bottom, middle. It's not like that. You are working right now, so you have to understand, or your team member has to understand what you mean. So mean by L, M, or T. So don't try this unless your team members or you will understand what you mean. And now we'll add another variant. Make them and make hide the middle frame. Select the bottom frame and go to the styles and oh sorry, it's transform. Go to the transform and then rotate. Here I'll give it a 45-degree angle and head to the alignment, make it center, and then with the top I'll do the same, give it a rotation of minus 45 degrees, make it center again, and yeah, it's done. So delete it, and from assets and what frame of button, I didn't add any button. I don't know when did I add a button. Oh, it's from the from the wireframe feature it's added, so no problem, we'll work with it later. So what we're talking about, go to the project and then menu, take it in front of the logo, and then what it has some, oh yeah, no problem. Select both of them, align it with center with Alt V, and then hit Shift A again to make it a layout. But for that, for now we will make the layout invisible, like make its opacity 0, give it a name, logo, and menu. Just head to the frame, make another frame, give it make the main desktop frame a layout by clicking over there, or you can just click Shift A on your keyboard, make it a layout. Okay, it's a layout now. We should have some paddings. I don't know, I'll like to adjust the padding later, but for now just give it a fill, give it a 68 pixels of height, change the color with the secondary color, no, it should be background color, and the border should be the stroke that's visible over there, you can see. And from there, okay, from there we will keep the bottom border and make the rest 0, top, right, bottom, and left 0, and yeah, border should be solid. Now first add the logo. It's a little logo, I guess I should make it a little more bigger, just make it out of this, yeah. Now select this frame and make it a layout as well, make it fit content, and then no, we don't need, yeah, we have to add some paddings. 20 pixel is fine. Name it nav. What's the navigation bar? Now make it, take it inside of the inside of the desktop frame and make this width fill content fill again, but you can notice this isn't moving at all. So what we do, we will change the distribution from center to space between, like I said before. Okay, I guess oh, no, I guess we don't need the contact button over there. Yeah, it would be fine without this contact button. So let's head to the preview. Like you guys can see, it's responsive, but when it pass a certain size, when it's I shrink it less than a certain size, it will deform. So for the mobile, obviously, so what we have to do is to make this one a component as well. Nav v, give it navigation, the name of navigation, and hit enter on my keyboard. And yeah, you guys can see I have 3 different kind of breakpoints. It's because framer's algorithm is evolving day by day, and it will get certain element sometimes and make 3 different breakpoints. Like if I name this nav, it won't happen at all, because framers, I mean, the algorithm can't get it what I mean by nav. So okay, so let's head to the phone. We have to work on this phone variant for a while. So I'll change the distribution from the horizontal to vertical, and then give it a gentle amount of padding. Make it fill, and then change it to space between, and then I'll just add the I mean opacity. I'll just change the opacity, and yeah, it's just deforming, so I'll reduce the top 20 for this one, this padding, and then for those I'll just change the distribution from horizontal to vertical again, make it fit content, make them fill the content, and set the alignment to the left. Okay, this is the primary phone version, and then we will add another version. It will be the open or collapse after opening, and we will set this size to fixed again to, and yeah, we will give it on the start, distribution on the start, and then we'll change the size. That's it. And now we have to change this menu icon to version 2. There it was the cross icon we animated earlier, and then click on this what do you say, this hamburger menu, and press L on your keyboard to get this noodle like arrow. We will call it noodle for the time being. Again, take it on this variant, open variant, and click over on this variant. And interactions, you have to set the interaction like click, because I want it to happen on click. I want to trigger this animation while someone click on this hamburger menu. So, or you can add it to click start, like someone click someone holding this clicked, and this animation will trigger on appear, it will happen on appear, on enter it will like, on mouse hover, on leave it will like leave the leave the section. So I'll keep it to click, and then for this I'll do the same. Let's check it. So if I click, see, okay, let's press escape on my keyboard, and then I just okay. And so it's time for the hero section. Let's head to the Notion drive and then get our copies. Pages copy, hero headline, design that move brands forward. So hit T on my keyboard and write this completely, give it a text primary color, then make it heading 1, duplicating it with Control D, give it a subheading, make it fill with center align, give it the body large. This one is I'll choose for the heading. No, I guess body large should be a little bit larger, like 20 pixels or 24 pixels will be good. 16. Okay, now I'll select all of them and make it a stack. Here we go. I'll add some top padding to to lower it down, like 64 pixels. I guess I want some more paddings, like 114. Yeah, or perhaps I can add 0 padding. No, I can add, yeah, I can add 0 padding and set the height to the viewport. In this way it will comes on the center of the viewport because the distribution is set to center. If I click on make it the distribution start, it will go all the way up. If I make it end, it will go all the way down, and if I make it space between, then it will distribute itself like we saw earlier. The heading is on the top and the subheading is on the bottom. If we make it space around, it will have a spacing around the edges, and if we make it space evenly, it will space itself evenly. For now we want it to be center, and reduce the height of our viewport with 20 pixels of padding. Give it a okay. So now it's time for the button. So I'll just delete this button and make a button of our own. Hit T on a keyboard and then write button. Make it a layout with Control or Command A on your computer or Mac. Set the height and width to to fill, distribution to the center, direction horizontal, give it a general amount of padding, and your button size should not exceed 60 pixels, but I like to keep it a little less. Oh, sorry, I was changing the height. I was changing the wrong padding. I want the top to be 10 and the bottom to be 10 as well. It's I just give it a fixed height of 42 pixels. And why 42 pixels? Because it's the standard size that a user's finger can, this is the standard size that a user can click on this with his finger, his or her finger. So yeah, give it a name, button, make it a component. So let's modify this one, give it a fill, like our accent color, give it a fine radius, I guess, and make all the way around, make it all the way around. But if you don't want, the standard radius is 8. Okay, but I'll make it all the way around. Give it a text style of call to action. I have it for 14 pixels. It's a little short, so I guess I have to change the size from 14 to 18 pixels. Yeah, I'll hit on I on my keyboard and go to elements and then icons, add a icon. I choose feather icon because I use the feather icon a lot. So give it a color and then duplicate it and set one at the left and one at the right. Gap, it should be 8 pixels between this. Okay, now I have to set this, like we have to set a preset for variable for our icons. This is the left icon, so I'll create a variable icon left, and for this one icon right. Okay, so, and I have to add visibilities as well. So for this time I'll add just left, because on the button we just have our icons on left and right. And then add a variant for our text. It will be title for the button, and make a hover state of this exact button with this accent hover color we set earlier. Make a variant 2 with the background secondary color, I guess. Yeah, for the hover state, just add this hover, add another button that don't have any background color. It will be our text only button, and if someone hovers over this button, no, we just, if someone hover over this button, it will emit a stroke around this, and that's it. Yeah, I know I have to add a lot of button, a lot of detailing, but in this video I'm giving you the basic knowledge of a certain thing of the landing page design. So I'm not focusing on design right now, as if we take some more time we can design it more perfectly, like on the hover state. Instead of changing it to the accent color, we can add any shadows from there. Naming, give it a name. Oh sorry, I just created a variable of shadow. I don't want this. Just right click and hit delete. Just add a shadow. Give it the color, yeah, make it a little bit darker, and then make it realistic. No, darker, not darker, I want it to be lighter. Yeah, make it a little bit lighter. Define the x and y property. 10 define the definition, define the focus. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's head back to the button. Let's see how we need a frame. So for our first primary call to action, it would be a start. It would be start a project. Now it's variant 1a. So our variant 1 is primary. We don't need any. We need the right icon. Give it a nice arrow. Right arrow. Yeah. Add another icon. Add another button. Duplicate this button and give it a secondary button. View our work. The state should be v3. Okay, so this arrow will be a little bit different. Change the name. P for primary and S for secondary. Select both of them and make them a stack, and then rename it as button. Move it to the canvas. And let's have a preview. So did you guys notice that we don't have the sufficient spacing hierarchy over there? So we have to fix this, but before that, let's preview the button. Is it working perfectly? No, we have run into some issues. Then hit enter, and then overlay. From the style we will come to overlay and make it visible. And yeah, for this layout as well, we'll make our overlay visible. In this way, this shadow will work perfectly. And now we have to make it fill the content, and then select both of our text and hit Control A on my keyboard and name this. What should I name this? Context will be fine. Context, and this one will be buttons. Yeah, we will add a 24 pixels of gap, and now we have a fine hero section. Simple. Yeah, fine, nice. Yeah, we have to add a maximum width. In my case, I choose 1100 because it's easier for the user, for the viewer to look at. And yeah, change it. Perfect. So okay, now we are heading to the tablet version, and on this version we have to fix our viewport size because this viewport is too long for them. And for the mobile I'll have to do this as well, but for mobile I guess I'll keep it like this. No, I should reduce the size. Yeah, now let's add to the preview, and this is our website. I mean, this is the hero section of our website. Now we have, let's see on our, okay, trust logos, social proof. We have to add some logos. Let's head to the logoipsum.com, and then copy some random logos. Just close this anyway. Hey, don't worry about the color contrast, we'll make all of them white to give them a better contrast. Okay, so select all of them and make the color to white. I mean the text primary, obviously. Yeah, okay, now select all of them, make them a stack, give it a 20 pixels of padding on gap, make it vertical, take them to the canvas, give them a nice padding, make them fill the canvas. Now select the canvas, go to the effect, and then add a ticker animation effect. Okay, we have to add padding because I don't know, our previous padding just disappears, and has to add some gaps as well. 21 works, so I'll give it 48, and then let's head to the ticker effect. Speed 20, I guess 20 would be fine. Draggable, it should be draggable. No, I don't want it to be draggable. Hover speed would be 15, and then close. Okay, 48. Okay, we have our distribution perfectly, and let's play this and see. Yeah, when we hover, the speed drops drastically. I know the speed is so low. Okay, so I have to add something more to this. what it is, I'll add some text. Where it go? Trusted by millions. I mean, trusted by millions. It's a quite bold statement. I'll give it 1,000. Make it another layout. What just happened? I'll make it a stack, change it, make it fit content, but I want it to be a little blurry. Oh no, I guess I have to give it a vertical alignment. And make it center. Change the text to body small. Oh no, it should be heading 5. It should be, yeah. Like you can see, and if you have more logos, just duplicate this and head to the ticker and just change the direction of the logos. I'll just shuffle them around. Okay, here we go. It's been so long. I guess you guys are bored with this. So let's see how much we can cover over this video. If we can't cover the homepage design on this video, I'll just make another video for you guys. There is nothing to worry about. Okay, now let's add the maximum width of 1100. Like I said before, this is the standard size that human eyes can track comfortably. Like if you have a really large monitor, then something, you are looking at something that is over here and something like all the way up to the end. So I chose to add a maximum width, and yeah, give it the width of the fill so those can work perfectly. And for the mobile devices, I guess we need to reduce the size. I mean, I don't know. No, it's not working perfectly for mobile devices. on what just happened. Okay, so let's head to the value proposition, why Nova agency exists. And yeah, on this section we will add this text directly on our canvas. No, we are not using any images for this. We just use this heading 3 text, or heading 2, no, heading 3. Yeah, heading 3 is good. Make it fill, make them center, and then no, just make both of them one single line of text. Give it up and make it a stack, then add 20 pixels of auto layout. For the top it would be 64, and for the bottom it would be 64 as well. But for the tablets it would be 48 to 48, and for mobile device it would be 36 12 36 12. I mean, I just wrote 21 instead of 12. And yeah, that's it for this one as well. Let's add paddings to them as well. It's 64 and 20. Okay, now I have to make the height of this desktop frame fit content, so we can see all of our content easily. Okay, now here we go. I just pasted it in, and now I think the previous structure was fine, where we have two different lines. So if we have different lines, it would be easier for us to make any edits. Like now I'm gonna fill that, I'll give it the heading 4 and this one heading 2, because it's the bold statement that we are making. We build digital experience with clarity, proposal, and measurable impact. It's the, what do you say, value proposition we are making. That's our value: clarity, proposal, and measurable impact. Like, if you guys want, you can also add a stroke over there, like something like this. Yeah, No, it's a bad idea for Framer, but if it was Figma, it was quite a easy task. Okay, now it's time for service overview. The title, what we can help you with. I'll just duplicate this, make it horizontal. What we can do for you, what we can help you with, delete it, and then add some points. And those points are like, add some frame and give it the background screen, make 24 pixel radius and give it a number. So but before that, this is the service section, so I'll give the service name over there, and yeah, it would be 12 will be better for this, and this kind of cards and other stuffs. And give it a heading 4, general small body text. Sorry, select them and just paste them there, and make it a complete component with complete stack with left align and a little bit of padding. 20 is fine. Okay, service number 1, then service number 2, select both of them, make them a stack, give them vertical spacing, vertical distribution, make the width to fill, add other services like UX UI design, and then the description of the UX UI design service, it's a single line of text. Then web development, it should be the framework development, not web development. I'll just keep it as it is for the time being. And marketing design, okay, and now this will be start aligned, and let's see how it feels. I guess, let's try it with a grid system, make all of them fill all the space into the parent layer, and yeah, this one's not bad. But if we say it like this, no, sorry, just yeah, now select both of them and make a layout out of it with our maximum width of 1100 pixels. Okay, so it's it's been more than an hour, the and so let's wrap it up for this part one, and in the next part I'll try my best to complete this full website. I mean the this full landing page with the other page included. I don't know if I can include other pages, but I'll try my best. So this is it for today's video, and yeah, I mean, what should I say? It's been too long, so thanks a lot for watching and staying this long with this video. I've never made this long videos before, and yeah, if you find this video helpful, feel free to subscribe for more web design and framework development content, sorry. And yeah, if you want to explore templates or work together, all the links are in the description. See you in the next one. Bye bye.